Hello everyone, Sientir here with Final Fantasy XIII, and last time, plot happened. Lots of it. Enough so, in fact, that I'm sure we have a very stuffed catalog, and if we are not on a new chapter, I would not be surprised. Oh, look, others. I'll see... Oh, yeah, Barthandelus. Yep. He was a tough cookie that we apparently had to beat with these pauldrons and these islets. I'm not quite sure what those are still, but here we are. Okay, I'm going to go check out those things in a moment. I'm going to go ahead and go back to normal on the battle difficulty. The only reason I changed it to easy is because that was a really hard fight that for some reason we were supposed to win. Okay, let's look at people first. Sarah Farron. Sarah is Lightning's younger sister and Snow's fiancée. Also a Pulse Lassie, she has gained eternal life and slumbers in crystal stasis. Snow believes their focus is to save the world as Sarah wished, but Barthandelus explains that her task was simply to gather the tools for Cocoon's destruction. Excuse me, was Sarah nothing more than a pawn? An unwitting enemy of Cocoon? Galanth Daisley. Acting in the guise of a human Primarch, Galanth Daisley has concealed his true identity as the Foul Sea Barthandelus. He reveals to Lightning and her companions that their focus is for one of them to take on the form of Ragnarok and shatter Cocoon. Despite overseeing Cocoon's prosperity for so long, it seems he now desires its destruction? To that end, he has watched over the fugitive Lassie and even taken a direct hand in their survival. Interesting, very curious. Certainly a lot of things to uncover there. And then Jill Nabat. Jill Nabat is a talented SciComm officer who graduated at the head of her class. As the supervisor in charge of Dodge's testing, she grew close to his father Saz. However, her kindness was simply a ruse to gain access to the boy's Lassie ability to sense pulse entities. She captures Saz and Vanille and Nautilus, using them as bait in her scheme to draw the other Pulse Lassie out of hiding. Jill's plans backfire when her carefully laid ambush is unable to contain the Lassie, and Barthandelus disposes of her as he would any other tool. Okay, now we have events. Chapter 9. A focus revealed. To the amazement of the Lassie, the Primarch reveals himself to be a Foul Sea, whose true name is Barthandelus. Showing nothing but contempt for his human tools, he proceeds to casually slaughter Colonel Nabat and her subordinates. Barthandelus then shrugs off the Lassie's attacks and, with a mocking laughter, declares his intention to enlighten them. In order to fulfill the focus given to them by the Pulse Foul Sea, he states, one of the Lassie must become Ragnarok and bring about the end of Cocoon. Sarah's task was simply to assemble the tools and achieve this end, to bring Snow and the others into contact with the lower world being. Her wish that they protect Cocoon was just that, a wish. It had nothing to do with her or their focus. Confounded by the naked truth, the dumbstruck Lassie flee the plummeting Palamecia on an airship provided by Barthandelus. Their craft is guided by an unseen power that protects them from Colonel Roche's onslaught and flies them towards the reality hidden beneath the capital of Cocoon. And what Foul Sea want. Shortly after the reunion, the Lassie's newfound conviction is shaken by the Foul Sea masquerading as a human Primarch. If what Barthandelus says is true, then their focus really is the destruction of Cocoon. One of them must become the beast from their vision, and doom the floating world to annihilation by killing the entity that keeps it aloft, the being known as Orphan. But does Barthandelus desire the destruction of his own world? Why else would he explain their focus in such detail? The Lassie cannot fathom his true intent, but there is no denying that a power beyond their understanding prevented their demise. Their airship flew with a mind of its own, evading Roche's attacks and bringing them to this place. A sprawling relic of Pulse architecture nestled right beneath Eden, the capital city of Cocoon. Each of them feels lost and confused, but Snow, in particular, seems to have been hit hard. Believing Sarah's wish to be his focus is what kept him moving forward all this time. Now that he has learned that she, too, was an enemy of Cocoon, the very foundation of his belief has fallen into ruin. Okay, so we have a lot of Crystarium we can spend. I'm not going to bother right now until we have our party reassembled, though. What up?
Sarah, so gathering up the tools for destruction turned you to crystal, huh?
Well, that would seem to be indicated. What's our map of this area look like? Okay. I might poke around back here a little bit just to see if I spot any chests. Treasure orbs. No, I found a saws.
Wish I could say it was my piloted skills that saved us back there, but it wasn't. Truth is, the ship handled all the flying and shooting. I'm not talking about some jacked up autopilot either. Something wanted us to make it out of there, and made sure we did.
Are any of our friends over here on this side? Maybe up these stairs? Nope. Up these stairs is nothing but a barrier that we could crawl through, except it's not that kind of game. This is a game of walls and hallways. At least currently.
Checking your brand? You start to stray or take too much of a shock, your brand will change, and it'll be next stop Seath Central. Keep that in mind.
Looks like the others may have gone on a little bit further. Let's see. What does this do? Increases all elemental resistances by 10%. Oh, that seems actually pretty good. I don't have any stuff. I'd have to go buy some. I'm not going to bother with that for right now. Let's just drop another save and for no good reason and then wander on. Looks like Vanille is down here and I imagine Hope is as well. That is Vanille. I think so. Yeah, looks like her. Yep, they're down here. Hey, what you gotta say?
Don't believe everything a Fal'Cie says. He's telling us our focus is to destroy Cocoon. But who knows? He could be lying to trick us into helping him to do something else. We should listen to Sarah, not some Fal'Cie.
So Daisley was really the Fal'Cie Barthandelus. The vision he was talking about was that crazy Ragnarok dream we all had when we were made into a sea. One of us is supposed to become this Ragnarok thing and destroy Eden. Except we do that by destroying this orphan that gives Eden its power. I think I have that part straight now.
Thank you for explaining.
Ready to get out of here?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta apologize. Looks like I was wrong.
About Sarah's focus. Not like you to second guess yourself.
Well, even heroes make mistakes.
What about your plan to protect Cocoon? Either way, your faith in Sarah was strong. That strength got you this far.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. You tried so hard to convince us that you even fooled yourself. You've been a total idiot. But still... it saved me. You trusted Sarah. Let that faith drive you. It even made me want to believe.
Sarah, talk to me, baby.
You're a crystal, huh? That's gonna be hard. What's our data log update now? Ah, the 13 days. Scroll down, scroll down. Day 13 flight. Believing the Sanctum announcement that the Purge was a forced migration to Pulse, Vanille decided to board the train of her own free will. This could be her only chance to return home. Vanille hated the idea of leaving Fang behind on Cocoon, but if she could make it back to the lower world, her focus would no longer be a danger to anyone. Maybe she couldn't change reality, but she could defy her fate by running away. Her encounter 4 days ago had given her the courage she needed. Oh, okay. Nice little additional backstory. Barthandelus. This fal'Cie has long lived under the guise of Gallanth Disley, the Sanctum's supposedly human Primarch. Unbeknownst even to his closest aides, he has kept careful watch on the fugitive l'Cie through the eyes of his Rook. Rook? Minerva. Minerva with less vowels, forcing them to grow stronger, while at times aiding secretly in their flight. Barthandelus desires only that the l'Cie complete their focus, which he explains to be transforming into the beast Ragnarok in order to destroy Orphan and all of Cocoon. Yeah, it's super suspicious though. Now that I have my party together, oh my goodness, these guys have so much. I might do stuff with them later, but for right now, let's Crystarium up. Our friend here. For actually, I'm not going to get very far because, as I mentioned in the previous episode, these Crystarium costs have gotten out of control. Commando. Let's upgrade his Ravager some more. Yeah, I want to get Raise on her. It requires going up this path, but hopefully I have enough to get there. Yeah, I do. Having more Resurrects is useful. Okay, yeah, I might as well be upgrading these guys as well while I'm at it. I want to get his medic further as well. Okay, that'll automatically take you to things you're missing. That's nice. Okay. This guy could really use his synergist leveled up. It's got a lot of room to grow here, so it's going to be really cheap to upgrade. Oh, that gives him an accessory slot. That's useful as well. Ooh, haste. That's useful. Okay. Might want him soon. I want to try to upgrade her Saboteur because I want a lot more abilities on her. Interruption prone and deal magic damage. Disables enemy spellcasting and deal magic damage within a wide radius. That sounds useful. Maybe I should switch to using her for a little while, instead of Snow. Possible. Okay, now I've spent all their CP. Yeah, let's go and swap my paradigm up a bit. Or my battle team up a bit. Let's do that. I want to keep lightning around because she hits really hard. Solidarity. Okay, that's useful. Protection. Okay. I like a good relentless assault. Let's see. Medic. Commando. Ravager. I like diversity. I'm gonna just saboteur commando. Yeah, that's fine. And then, let's have another one where she's a saboteur. Commando medic? No, saboteur, commando, ravager. Let's have ruthless on. I want to default to relentless assault. Okay, we'll try this team for a little while. Just want to make sure everybody has full slots. They do. Okay. What's this? Just a little bit of just map that exists. All right.
I want to say we're close to Eden, but it's hard to be sure.
It's hard to know anything about where we're at. Quite bluntly. I guess I accept the random ability to jump up there. Why not? So it says we got more stuff we can buy. Unicorn Mart. Now offering us foul fluid. Plautus's workshop. I can now get a lifesaver if I don't have one, and a healer's staff. Improved cure. Okay. In outfitters now sell gold bangles if I want them. General's belts. Okay, it's like black belt but better. And these general protective things. Magical moments. Hero's amulet. Cast bravery when HP is low. And faith when HP is low. If I knew what Veil did, I would be more interested in that, but I have yet to learn. Okay, so there's some general stuff here. Might buy some iron shells. What's the mother load? Oh, it's these things, yeah. There's no way that I can have any use for this stuff yet. Do I have... No, I don't have anything there. I could sell some of these iron bangles, but I can also scrap them? Let's try some of this. Upgrade. Dismantle. Accessories. I don't need this many iron bangles. I obtained a transformer. Cool. I don't think iron bangles are good enough to use in general. I don't think the silver bangle is good enough to use either. Probably don't need this many ember rings. I don't know. I don't know what's a mistake and what's not. I feel like the way the system is set up is I want to go hard into one weapon. So I'm actually kind of inclined to consider dismantling some of these, but I also don't know if that's a really bad idea, so I'm not going to. Okay. The Blessed Talisman, that does the auto faith at the start of the battle, is kind of nice. What did these do when they... I'm gonna drop these in here. Oh. Well. Okay. Cast shell when HP is low, functions only once per battle. So that means I can... No, I can't use these on him. So what's the point of upgrading this to star status? Does it allow it to do more stuff? Bladed Lance is what I'm primarily using with her. Guess I can... Man, salvaging those things did not get me useful materials either, so that doesn't feel worth it. It feels like it's better to sell them and buy materials. Oh, get some hides. Not this one, garage. I'll buy a few of these. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just, like, experimenting with the system and assuming that doing this is beneficial. Okay, I want to upgrade her lance. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot better stats, so... I don't know how many levels they can get, but... I'm trying to figure out these systems, so... Or at least, I'm assuming that doing that makes my stuff sufficiently better that it's a direction that I should pursue. Is probably the most accurate way of describing that. And I don't know how much I'm going to ask. Ooh. Access to them later. In higher quantities and stuff.
I can't believe we're still in Cocoon.
It's kind of creepy.
Well, we got ourselves a fight. Hi. You work like the other ones. Yeah, resistance is need to knock you until you stagger and then just take you down quickly. Okay. We need to go... Let's go protection. Okay, now I need to dump this into Fang. Start getting her healed. These things are dangerous. Okay, let's go Ruthless now.
Wide open.
My faith is wearing off. That's okay. Wow, these things hit really hard.
Out of my way.
Like it's slowed, but...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
There we go. There's finally the dagger. Still need to throw the healing around, but this actually takes damage once it's stagger, just like the other ones did. Oh, this is the one that got all the debuffs thrown on it.
New strategy. You're gonna swerve.
Give this guy a good smacking. Gonna need to make sure to fight battles so I can get Crystarium. Role development unlocked. Your party members have unlocked the potential to assume all combat roles. From now on, you may also freely select the members of your battle team. To take on a new role, a member must first learn an ability for that role. You can teach a party member new abilities via the Crystarium. Okay, fascinating. The fifth arc. Concealed vestige. Concealed is an interesting term there.
This place. It must be an ark.
An ark? That's what they called them.
Long ago, the Fal'Cie who made their home on Gran Pulse were afraid of invasion from the outside. As part of their battle preparations, they created an army of living weapons. And they stored those weapons in arks. And they hid the arks all over the world.
Everyone on Gran Pulse knew the legend.
So, this is basically a Pulse armory.
Mm-hmm. Most of us never believed in them. A few people tried searching, but they never found a thing. Who'd have thought to look on Cocoon?
Yeah, indeed.
Right under our noses. Some secret they kept. Yeah, those Sanctum guys, what are they up to?
The story's not done. There's more.
They used to say the Arks had a more practical purpose.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, to force l'Cie to master their shiny new powers.
Okay, so I get it. Daisley's goal is to forge us into stronger weapons. Right.
Not Seath, but monsters all the same.
Think of it as training for the fight ahead.
Hope's right.
Wait, what was that?
More things that would appear.
These guys again.
Fun times.
Over there. We gotta keep moving.
Data log updated. Ooh, bunch of stuff here. Chapter 10. The Power Within. Fang and Vanille remember a legend from their homeland, a legend about the Arks. Arks are supposedly huge armories filled with living weapons, their occupants kept in stasis for the day war comes to Gran Pulse. But why is one of them on Cocoon? It's probably transported in the same manner as the vestige in Bodum, but if it became known that such a facility existed so close to Eden, even the massed ranks of the entire Sanctum army would be powerless to stem the resulting tide of panic. Could it be that the government has been kept ignorant of the Ark's existence in the event that such a crisis be required? That's an interesting question. That's a really interesting question to think about. That the Sanctum Fal'Cie might want to keep the Ark here so that way they could reveal it at a time where it's convenient to create a crisis of panic. Interesting implication. The Arks are also known as training grounds for l'Cie. As their brands burn with the awakening of new powers, the companions begin to understand Barthandelus' intention in sending them to this place. The fal'Cie posing as the Primarch really does wish the l'Cie to complete their focus and bring an end to Cocoon. Why else give them this opportunity to hone their skills? Why else indeed? The 5th arc. This Gran Pulse structure lies deep below the capital city of Eden, its existence unknown to the members of the Sanctum. According to legend, arcs are Gran Pulse armories that hold living weapons in stasis, in preparation for war with outside forces. These facilities also supposedly serve the function of awakening a l'Cie's latent powers. Why this 5th arc is on Cocoon and whether there are other arcs hidden elsewhere is uncertain. Yeah, how do we know it's the 5th arc? The Crystarium Part 3. Now that all roles have been unlocked, you can assign roles freely to your characters. However, a character must have learned at least one ability for a role before he or she can don it. If you wish to cast a character in a new role, first access the Crystarium and teach that character an ability for the desired role. Master enough roles, and your choice of paradigms will expand significantly. That's true. And then some enemy intel on Pulse Automata. We had the Pulse Soldier before. Now we have the Pulse Knight. Oh yeah, 90 chain resistance is quite high. No, that had 70. Spark Plug is its common drop. It's common drop there too.
Get ready.
This ain't good.
Did they give us... No, we still have standard amounts of Crystarium, but like if I wanted to make her a... Now able to harness the full powers of l'Cie, your characters can master any role. You'll be able to use a new role once you have learned one of its abilities. Master a variety of roles, and you'll gain access to more versatile paradigms. Yeah, so now she could be like Sentinel or Saboteur or Synergist. Let's see. Oh, that's going to require a lot to get that first bit. 3,000. Oh my goodness. She can do this role, but holy crap, is it hard for her to. Good to know. Good to know. Well, let's get some fights going, I guess.
You know what to do.
Oh, this thing's super weak. It's probably a bomb variant. It looks like one. I don't want that exploding on us.
Time for another approach.
Yeah, good old solidarity time is what it is.
Don't worry.
Give it your best shot.
Yeah, let's go for protection for a little bit.
Give it your best shot. Thanks.
Okay, let's bully it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the curse thing. That makes it more prone to interruption.
You're gonna swerve.
Let's give a moment of solidarity to heal Fang up.
Give it your best shot.
Okay, relentless assault time. We need to get this thing down. Now it requires us to stagger it. Fill this enemy full of damage. There we go. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of stuff to be able to make this successful. Just off a little bit further. Let's go to bully for a little bit, because I want to get,
Thanks.
I want to get our stats up. Solidarity. So it definitely seems like you want to focus your characters on sort of the initial things that are available to them, just because the Crystarium costs of going into other things are so extremely high. But I imagine later game, when presumably you get a lot more Crystarium, it will be a lot more feasible to branch out. That's what my guess is, anyway. Let's get some healing over here on Fang, please. Thank you. Okay. There we go. I think those points are mainly for restoring TP, is that right? The Hero's Amulets. And that is... Cast Bravery and HP is low. Okay, yeah. I've seen that. Pulse Automata Bomb Circuitron is indeed a bomb. With, you know, a good bit more HP, but enough to survive a little bit. Instead of getting instantly destroyed, sort of thing.
Huh. All this time, I thought these arcs were stories.
I was just glancing over the edge to see if there's a chest there. I should have explained that. That's what I was doing with the camera.
It's to make us stronger so we can destroy Cocoon.
That does seem to be the purpose, yes. Unfortunately, we need to target the Circuitrons. Yeah. Because I really wanted to get this guy staggered off of that, because that would make this a lot easier, but you can't let a bomb explode. That's... For some reason, that sounds like a bad idea, you know? Okay. The real question is, now that we've staggered this guy, can we take him down without having to heal lightning? I think the answer is yes. I think that restored a lot of TP.
Back me up.
I actually want to go to this one because I want to potentially... If their explosion thing is a spell, I would like to potentially stop them from being able to cast it. I do find it really interesting that this game has a lot of intense positional
Just
stuff
another battle.
without any ability to actually control positioning. Which strikes me as a very interesting decision. Oh, we got some bombshells from there. How stylish. Is that not what they meant by bombshell? Perhaps not. Anything back this way? No? Okay, I'm not sure why not. I like their little angry mouths on their circuitrons. See them on the front?
Nothing I can't handle.
Is it already at half HP? Diversity.
Cool head.
Need some healing. Not a lot, but need some. Hits like that hurt.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get this guy taken down. There's a stagger. Now it takes real amounts of damage.
That's how it's done.
Okay. Getting a little bit better at this. Well, let's see what's down this hallway. That looks like some sort of temporal warning or something? I don't know. Ah, so that's what's down this hallway. A mystery for another time. Is this episode? I was thinking another save point would be coming up soon, and well, unfortunately, it's time to call this episode to an end. So we're going to have to do just that.
Seeing as we're here, I guess we might as well make use of the Falsi's complimentary training program.
Wow, that was a lot of dialogue. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. So there we go. No more lines across the screen. Until next time, everyone, when we explore more of this 5th arc place. Take care, and goodbye.